Yo, what up, Stomp Fam? We're here to talk about one Maxwell Jacob Friedman and who we think should beat him for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. As much as we want to see Bryan Danielson win the Triple B, as he likes to call it, I don't think it's going to happen at Revolution.
Yeah,
Part of me wants it to happen, but nah, it's just not happening.
it's not happening.
So,
It's not happening. I think Danielson is not in AEW to win championships, unfortunately, which is a sad factor because I think he's still got it in him to win championships, but I don't think that's what he cares for right now. I think he cares for building up talent.
that's what I see. And I
Yeah,
can't say a certain legend does that. Chris Jericho.
yeah,
Yeah, I had to get that off my
yeah.
chest.
You had
But
to.
yeah,
You had to. We have to
sorry
have a
about
bit of
that.
Chris Jericho hate. Like every couple of videos, you're gonna get some slander from us,
Hey,
regardless.
we've been on Chris Jericho since 2022. And rightfully so with this whole Ricky Starks versus JAS crap that they got going on. Why are they doing Ricky
Bro.
Starks like this? Damn, man, damn.
And in saying that, Chris Jericho should beat MJF for the title.
Ugh. No, 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 no. We're
Bro,
not ending off the video like this.
that's
No.
it. We done. Cheers, guys.
Uh-uh.
Bro.
No. We just said we need to bring in some Chris Jericho hate. Now you want him to win the title. Hell no.
Just pushing buttons. Just pushing buttons. So realistically, who do you think? We both have I have a name that we spoke off camera, but let's hold off on that name for a little bit. Let's think of some
Yeah.
other names.
Uh See, the thing is there's not too many guys that are being booked to beat MJF in the world title picture. But I'm just gonna throw in a random name and see if you agree or disagree. What about I don't know, Hangman Page?
I thought you were gonna say Hangman because he's one of the only few faces left in AEW. I wouldn't be mad at it if it was booked right. I think he's gonna win this feud with Moxley. I think that's the right thing to do is to have Hangman beat Moxley at
Go over.
Revolution. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
definitely the right thing. To defeat MJF, I don't know if there's much in it. I don't know if there's a story. When Hangman won the title the first time, there was a story with Omega, you know.
With the
I don't
Omega
know.
and the Bucks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm saying this: MJF can make a story out of anything.
Mhm.
So
I feel like if they were to book a Hangman Adam Page versus MJF feud, I feel like it could be centered around the fact that I think it was like in 2019 when AEW was starting up. There was the AEW Dynamite Diamond Ring thingamabobby, and MJF and Adam Page were the last two opponents there. And MJF won the first of many diamond rings in AEW, and he was the first victim.
Okay.
And
yeah, continue.
yeah, I feel like he could say, ever since you lost the title, you fell off the ranks. You got beat by Mox, you got squashed by Punk, all that crap.
Yeah, he could, and that could be Hangman's arc to come back in. The fact that he's been beat by everybody, and MJF is now feeding off of this. So I suppose there could be a story. You do bring up a good point there, but I don't know if he's the man. I don't know if he's the guy.
So the odds. So what are we saying on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'm saying I know I just said I don't think he's the guy, but if I compare him to others, I'm saying a 6.
I'll say a 5, in my opinion. I'll say a 5.
So we about in the middle. We fairly in the middle of that hot and cold scale. So who else we got there then? What about someone like? Look, could we have, say MJF only loses the title in like a year and a half from now? What if Takeshita is the one to beat him in a year and a half's time, considering what happened last week on Dynamite? You know, Takeshita's got to get his own back. He's got to
He's got to
get
get
back.
that. He's got to get his He's got to get his receipt back, man.
Exactly.
Oh
Exactly.
my days.
So they could be planting the seed for the story now.
You were talking to the biggest Kanosuke Takeshita fans on Stomp Wrestling, so I would love to see my boy be AEW World Champion.
Yeah, I agree.
In a year and a half from now. Yeah.
That's what I said, in a long time from now. A really long time.
And plus, he's very likable. He's a very likable face and a likable human being overall.
For sure.
And I really wouldn't be, and I would be so hyped. I would be so hyped if he won it.
Yeah, but
so
where would you put that on the scale? Realistically, take the fan aspect out of it and be realistic.
I'd say like I wouldn't say it's far fetched, but I'd say a 6.5 out of 10.
I'm going the other way. I'm going a 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of rated it as a fan.
That was
maybe
straight up as a fan. If you're putting Hangman below Takeshita.
Okay, if I'm being realistic, I'd say like 4 at least. Yeah.
I'm not saying Takeshita won't get a title, but I'm just talking about the man to beat MJF.
Thing is, we don't know when MJF's contract is ending.
2024.
We know it's ending in 24, but is it ending January, February, March, April, December, July, whatever? When is it ending?
True.
And is he gonna sign an extension?
I feel like he's already signed an extension.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I feel when he came back and Tony, in that voice note that was played, Tony Khan said, "You don't have to sign an extension." I feel like that was just to be able to keep the storyline of the bidding war of 2024. I feel like MJF's tied down.
Yeah, he resigned. I have a feeling.
He resigned. They're just gonna keep it under wraps to keep that intrigue around MJF. So go for it.
So this is all baby faces. We're just listing baby faces. Realistically.
I got one year. MJF in his last promo, he said he used the phrase "best in the world" quite a few times.
I know where you're going with this.
What's the chances of Mr. CM Punk, Colt Cabana's nightmare, coming back and defeating MJF for the title?
Thing is, I was actually gonna talk to you about this. Like, sure, I low-key miss CM Punk. I really do. I low-key miss him. Like, let's forget about that whole.
I'm done.
Jesus Christ.
I'm done. You miss CM Punk.
I said low-key, okay?
Like, but it's high-key now because you just put it on YouTube.
So,
bro, CM Punk.
Okay, can we leave the all-out media scrum in 2022?
I don't think it's possible to leave it behind at this point. He went too far. He exposed Colt Cabana for sharing a bank account with his mother. That's too far. That's too far.
Yeah, nah.
Look.
But putting aside CM Punk's attitude and all that, I feel like he is going to return at some point. Let's be honest with ourselves. He's returning at some point.
I think very soon.
And I still want that MJF CM Punk trilogy. I need it now.
I agree.
But CM Punk as the man to beat MJF, I don't think it's happening. I doubt it.
Where would you put that on the scale? Because I think it's happening.
I'd say 3.
I'm going the other way again. I'm going like 7.5, 8.
And you were dissing me for saying I miss CM Punk.
Bro, I didn't say I want it. I didn't say I want it. I'm saying I think it's gonna happen. I don't want it.
You're contradicting yourself.
No. There's two sides of it, bro. There's two sides of it.
You're mad at me for saying I miss CM Punk.
I never said I miss him. I said it's gonna happen.
You're rating him higher than Hangman and Takeshita.
But that's not what I want. That's on if I think it's gonna happen. I don't want it to happen. I want, personally, let's get straight to it. I want Adam Cole to beat MJF. And And I think we
Yeah.
could talk about Adam Cole more in depth in another video.
Oh yeah.
But I just think since his comeback in the babyface way, I think it could work. I think he could be the one.
Yeah. I can see it. I can see it happening. It's been a minute since I've seen my boy Adam Cole with some gold. Like, I would really love for Adam Cole to beat MJF.
Have we seen him as a legitimate babyface?
The closest I can think of was pandemic era NXT.
Yeah, but that was all a mix.
Somewhere around. And let me know if he was a face in the Indies.
I don't think in ROH he was.
Nah, ROH he was more of a heel.
And Bullet Club, he definitely wasn't a face, because Bullet Club is a heel faction. So maybe in some of his other indie work he might have been a face, but ROH he was a heel from at least most of his time there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it looks like.
So it's gonna be interesting to see him as a face.
Yeah. I feel like if they could properly build up Adam Cole as like the top babyface of AEW, then I'd say go for it. Pull the trigger.
I agree. They're doing all these promos and vignettes and interviews with him now, and I'm liking it because AEW doesn't really have. They've got faces, okay, but the faces they have are like John Moxley, where he really doesn't give a shit, and Hangman Adam Page, who I don't know what he is half the time. He's definitely a face, but I still don't know what he is, if that makes sense. Which is okay, because that's just Hangman's got a different type of character, but an actual proper babyface, we don't see that too often in AEW. So I'd like to see it, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd rate that like an 8. Adam Cole an 8.
Yeah, I'm giving it an 8-9. I agree.
Okay, so
yeah,
another one, and you're gonna be mad at me for this one. So I have to throw in the elephant in the room. So, and I have a feeling it's gonna happen. Eddie Kingston. Watch.
Bro. Are you trying to get me to leave today? Trying to get me to leave this whole
Let's not be fans for 1 second. Let's be honest, yeah. Let's be honest. I know I don't want it, okay? I don't want Eddie Kingston as world champion, but some part of me in the back of my mind is thinking, oh Lord, they are preparing for Tony Khan. I mean, Tony Khan is going to put Eddie Kingston as world champion.
Look,
I have it in my feeling.
A lot of people, I agree with you. A lot of people like Eddie Kingston, though. That's the thing. I think we're in the minority here. Yeah. A lot of people really like Eddie. I think his promos are good. I think his promos are excellent. Like, to be honest, not many are better than him at a promo within AEW. But in the ring, it just looks like he's tired from the first second. Even if he might not be, even if he's fit as hell, he just looks tired already. And it like frustrates me. It really frustrates me. He had a decent match with Jay White at Battle in the Valley, but a part of me still doesn't enjoy it. I think it's those machine gun chops he does in the corner and that back fist. They irritate me.
If you can just get rid of the back fist and those dumbass chops,
bro,
sure, I might find you decent enough.
Yeah, but I don't know.
And I really wanted us to end off with Adam Cole, but I had to throw in Eddie Kingston there because trust me when I say it, I have a gut feeling it's going to happen.
For sure. Where would you put him on the scale?
I don't know. I'd say that 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'd say that as well because he's been very quiet. He's doing stuff with Ortiz and House of Black, so I think he's clearly low in the picking order right now.
Yeah. And ever since the whole Jericho fiasco, yeah, his stock has plummeted.
I actually think it's the Sammy Guevara stuff that's killed his push.
Arguably, yeah. That too.
So here's a quick one before we end this video. What about someone who's just come back and he's feuding with his former partner, Keith Lee?
Keith Lee. Interesting.
I don't think it'll happen. It's just a quick one that I threw out there.
I highly doubt Keith Lee will beat MJF.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 1.
I love the guy, but I just don't think it's happening.
Yeah, it's not happening. I'm just trying to name the few baby faces left in AEW, so forgive me. But that's another video topic. That's a whole nother rabbit hole we can go through, but let's not do that.
Yes, coming soon, y'all. Trust.
I've been getting enough hate on Twitter. I don't need hate on YouTube as well. So
yeah, we don't. Yeah, nah. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. So I think you can take us with the outro there.
Yeah, guys, I think that's us for today. Let us know in the comments who you want to see defeat MJF for the AEW World Title in the near future. Do you think it's Adam Cole? Do you think it's Hangman Page? Do you think it's anybody else? Let us know in the comments. And if you did enjoy this video, please stomp that like button, stomp that subscribe button, and stomp on the bell icon to be notified when your favorite Stomp Boys appear next. Also, click the links in the description to be notified about Stomp Wrestling when our videos are coming out and all that fun stuff. Thank you yet again for watching another Stomp Wrestling video. Take care, guys.